So a question on fractions and ratios. So let's have a look at how it works. So they're asking us to think about a £75 prize. 4/5 of the prize money was a present, and we've got to share it in the ratio of 2 to 3. So the first thing we've got to do then is we look at 4/5 of 75. So again, be really clear with your methods. So we're going to do 4/5 of £75. And the classic way of doing this is whatever's on the denominator position, the bottom number there, then we divide by that first to tell us what 1/5 is. So 75 divided by 5 is going to be £15, and that's equal to 1/5. And the question says we want to deal with 4/5, so 4/5 of 75 will equal 4 times £15, so £60. The question then says this is shared in the ratio of 2 to 3. So my advice is whenever you do ratio questions, then write down the ratio that you're dealing with, or find out the ratio that you're dealing with. Give them some headings. So this was about Roger. The ratio is in the order of Roger and Bethan. So Roger to Bethan. And we've got to share out £60 between them. So basically we've got £60. So we're going to times up here, and we're going to get a total of 60 when we work out what these two numbers are. So classic way of doing this would be to do 60 divided by 5, and the reason we're getting 5 is because the ratio has got 5 parts, the 2 and the 3, and when we do that we get £12 per part, and therefore we're going to multiply up by 12 because that's our factor that the ratio is being shared up by. So 2 times 12 is £24, and 3 times 12 is £36. And our check should be that when we add these two together, we get a total of £60. So on the answer line, we can put down that Bethan and Roger each got. So Roger got £24, and Bethan got £36. And that's an example of doing a fraction of an amount and sharing in a given ratio. And the key skill really is to recognise that when you want a fraction of amount, then we can divide by the numerator to tell us what one part of it is, and then times that by. Now if you've got a calculator, of course, then you can simply type in your 4/5, so 4 fraction button 5, and then we could have times by the 75, and that would have given us the same answer of 60. So again, you've got your fraction key on your calculators, which looks like the ABC button, or it's got an A and a B, A over B or something. Then you can type the fraction in. On this particular type of calculator, then it's 4 fraction key 5, and then you times by the amount you're taking the fraction of. So that's an example of fractions and ratios.